Have you ever been so excited to open a box that it feels like Christmas morning all over again? Well, today I am unboxing my brand new Brother 1634DX Serger, and I'm going to bring you along. Hi everyone, I'm Jackie and welcome back to my channel. If you love sewing, crafting, and scrap fabric projects, you're in the right place. Today is extra special because I'm unboxing my Brother 1634DX Serger. My old serger, the 1034DX, just stopped cutting. I ordered new blades for it. I installed the blades and that did not work. I sent it in for servicing. That was in October, so I've been without a serger since then. And there was just a lot of things that went wrong with the servicing. So I just told them, just bring it back to me. It's fine. And so I went and picked it up a couple days ago and I put it on Facebook Marketplace. I said it did not cut, but it sews perfectly fine. Someone bought it that same day, which was awesome. So I'm going to unbox this. I'll show you what's in the box. We'll do a threading. I'll show you how to thread it because that was the most intimidating part for me, was threading a serger. So no worries. I'll take you step by step and then we'll do a quick demo to make sure it works. Let's get started. I did want to say that this serger was on sale at Joann's. I believe it was $80 off. Let's go ahead and open the box. We've got some information in the manual, which is the most important part. And this looks very familiar. It looks just kind of like the one that I had. It has the foot pedal. It has the trim trap. After the serger cuts the fabric, it'll go right into this. And I'm going to put this on the floor and lift the serger out. First, let me show you, it does come with a bag of accessories. In this bag, there are some tweezers, 4 thread nets, 4 thread spool caps, a cleaning brush, a hexagonal driver, a needle set, and I think that is it in this bag. It does come with a cover. There's the serger. And it does come with a fabric where they showed you that they tested it. See if I can get you closer to that. And it does come pre-spooled. However, I did knock over one of the spools. Put that back on there. These spool caps are for if you want to use small spools of thread. And it does have some tape on it that you'll want to remove. She is so pretty. That is the front, and here is what the back looks like. And we're going to change out this thread. And then this cover comes down. This is where the fabric trap goes. But what we're going to do is move this over to the sewing area, and I'll show you how to thread it. First of all, I want to go over some of the features of the machine. It does handle 3 or 4 threads for different stitching options. And you'll want to see the manual for that. It has a differential feed for smooth seams, like for stretchy or delicate fabrics. It has the color coding threading system, which makes it very easy to thread. You just follow the colors and it takes you right through the diagram. It has adjustable stitch width, which is nice because then you can make a quarter inch seam allowance. It has a maximum sewing speed of 1,300 stitches per minute, which makes it perfect for quilting. It has durable cutting blades for clean fabric edges, which we hope, because that's what happened to my last one. And now we are ready to start threading. But before we do that, we need to plug it in, and then by plugging it in, that will attach the foot pedal as well. So we'll go ahead and do that. And it just plugs in the back. Very easy. Right back here. And then we'll put the foot pedal down and plug it in. The first thing I did is I removed all these caps off the top of the spool. What I'm going to do next is actually turn on the machine. We're not threading, we're just getting the old thread out. And I am going to snip all of the threads. You never want to pull the thread. You never want to just pull, will that focus? There we go. You never want to just pull this thread out from the bottom. And then we're going to bring this up. There is a line on it right here. See if I can show you that. There's a line here. It will match a line that's right here. See how that lines up? We want the needles to be in the up position. And all we're going to do is close this, press your foot down, and we're just going to pretend that we're sewing just to get that thread out of there. And I do need to cut the red and the yellow. Try that again. See if I can get you over here. And that's it. All of the thread is out. Now we are ready to pull all the spools and get ready to thread. And what we're going to do is raise this part. We just took this and raised it. And then remove these spools, the little ones, and you can certainly use them. Let's see if I can get you up so you can see. Then we're going to take out of this accessory bag the cones and place a cone on each one. There is a little ledge here, and this will sit right on the ledge, and you'll know it's on right when you have this much of that, this much of the pointy tip out. We'll just go like that. Place the cones where you want them. Now we're ready to thread each one. The first thing we're going to do is you come in from the back through that hole, down around the back, and let it hang. I'll do it again. Take your thread, go through the back, come around and bring your thread down. And these, they have 1 and 2, so you know first you got to put it in through the back, and number 2, you got to put it on this hanger. That is our lower looper. And what I did for my last serger is I actually labeled each one. And I just put the labels on the top. And I think I need to trim it. I also added the number 1 because that tells me that's the first one that I have to thread. So I will just put that there. I'll grab the next thread, come in from the back. Let me go back up. Come in from the back. Swing that around the back, and it says 1 and 2. Then this is the upper looper, and we've got a label for that. And there is that label. It is easy to remember because you thread this serger. This is first, this is second, this is third, this is fourth. Easy peasy, but it just helps me to stay organized and not have to think about it, right? And then the third one, whoops, there we go. Same thing. In through the back, come back and around, and just let it hang. And then that one is our right needle. And I have the right needle labeled. Okay, let's get the last one in through the back and curl around the back. And we'll leave that hanging. Now we're ready to take it through the machine. Let's put this label on, and that is the left needle. So let me bring you back down. Now when threading your serger, you want to, these are called tension discs, you want to move them to 0, just so everything goes through really smoothly. So those are on 0, and everything is color coded. So this is 4, so 4 is blue. So you're just going to follow the blue line, and all the steps are laid out. It will be helpful if you grab the tweezers from the accessory bag. It will save a lot of frustration. What we're going to do is we know we're doing blue first, which is our lower looper. So you're going to grab that thread, bring it through the back. There's a hole there, right here. Bring it through the slot. Just like that. So we have this down here. This was 4. And we're just going to follow the blue. There's a little hook here for the blue. The next blue is over here, 6 and 7. And down here, you can see there's 2 blue dots. So we have to go through both of those. So grab that thread and pull it through both of those. Then there's a little hook that says 8. Go ahead and put it there. And it's just a little hook there, and then there's another hook, and hopefully you can see that, where I put it through. So we did this, the blue, both of these, this one and this one, where it says 8. Now at number 9, it tells you to come down here at number 9, and then there's an arrow that tells you to move this here, and that will prepare you to do the next step. The next step is right here, and there is a little arrow looking thing. See if it'll let me zoom in there for you. It is right here. You're going to wrap around the arrow. Use your tweezers if you need to. Oops. Went around too far. All right, it's caught on the arrow. You'll take your tweezer, grab the end of it, and there is a hole right here, and you'll put the thread in there and pull it through. And then we want to go underneath the foot. I promise I'm making it harder than it really is. I'm so sorry. Okay, so we have one done. Let's go to our upper looper. We're going to grab that thread and bring that in behind. Down the channel. And now we're looking for green. So we got it through the channel. Here is our first green. So we're going to take that and put this in here. And then it tells us there's a green right here. So we're only going to go through one of those, whereas before we went through 2. Then it tells us to go into this hook. And let's move you around here. And then grab your tweezers, and we're going into this hole right there. You may need to snip your thread if it's a little frayed. Okay, let's grab that thread again, make sure it's in where 7 is. And it even tells you on here 8 to put it in that hole. There we go. It's in there. Use your tweezers and grab it on the other side and go underneath the foot. Okay. And then that goes to the back. Perfect. Next is our right and left needles. Those are very easy. You'll just come in from the back, go down the channel, follow the pink, and this one, as you follow around, you're going to stay on the right side of this metal. I'll try to show you right there. There's a metal piece. Come down to this, like on your sewing machine. All right, come down to this. There, I think you can see it. And put that thread on there. Then you're going to put in the thread for your right needle. Let me put on my glasses. Once you have it on there, you can take your tweezers and grab it from the back. Bring it underneath the presser foot. And we only have one more to go. This is the left needle. We'll come in from the back, down the channel, up and around, but this time we're coming around the other side, on the left side. And again, through that top metal piece, we're going to grab our tweezers if you need them. Usually for the left side, I don't. Okay, and then we'll grab the tweezers to pull that through. Put that underneath the foot. And that's it, guys. We've got that done. If there's any part that I didn't quite explain right, just let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to help, okay? The next thing we want to do is put everything back to the setting. I put everything on 4. Just like that. We're going to close the panel. We're going to put on the fabric catcher. Everything else should be at the standard setting. Let me show you what these all are. This dial here is the stitch width dial. And then this one over here, down here, is the differential feed ratio adjustment dial. Back here we have the hand wheel. Here is the stitch length adjustment dial. And these, like I said, are all the thread tension dials. These little diagrams will show you where your color thread in the back, the thread, but these little diagrams show you where your thread will show up if you're using 4 spools of thread. So for the lower looper, the thread stitch is right there. For the upper looper, see where this green is? That's where that thread will be. For the right needle, right down the center. The left needle, right on the left side. And in the book, it does take you through all the different stitches you can do. But let's see how it works, right? So I need to bring you back here so you can see. Let's grab some fabric. I have lots of that, right? Okay, so I've got 2 pieces of fabric here. My tensions are set back. Everything else is set to default settings. And I'm just going to put these 2 together. There is a line on here. There's a line that I try to match up to. And that's where the cutter is. The presser foot is lifted. I'm going to put that down. And let's go. Beautiful stitches, guys. Look at that. I am back in business. And it does cut. All right. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and going through the unboxing with me. I'm sorry we kind of had to bounce around. I only have so much room in here, so I did try to capture everything for you. However, please, 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 if you have questions, just ask. Maybe I could do a short on it and answer your questions. I was wondering if there's anyone interested in serger quilting. Let me know if you'd like to see any of those types of videos in 2025. And remember, sewing is a journey, and every stitch brings us closer to something beautiful. And until the next time, God bless you and your family.